I do think the experiential differences that children have are really crucially important. You know, I got some email from a teacher who said, I don't understand what's happening. My students have learned to read. I've tried to do the right things. They can sound out words. They can pronounce lots of words correctly. They seem to understand them, but then when they read books, they don't comprehend what they're reading. My thought is, how can this be? If they understand spoken language and they can figure out how print relates to spoken language, then why wouldn't they understand the text? After a little more back and forth, it turned out the answer was they didn't understand the topic. They didn't know anything about what the story was about or the text was about. So I think it's one thing that I've really come to appreciate much more is the extent to which, yep, you need to learn how the mechanics of reading work. You need to have reasonable spoken language skills, and you also need to know something about the world that we're using the language for. The other thing I think I've come to appreciate much more, and this is something that wouldn't be news to teachers, is that motivation is just enormously important. So we understand how reading works to a pretty high level. We could think of ways to incorporate that into classroom practices. But there's a kid there, and that kid has to be motivated. That kid has to be engaged. That kid has to know why they're doing it and what it's for. And I do think sometimes as scientists we've not paid enough attention to that. It's crucial.